Linda Mitchell, I mean, what can I say? She's, no one knows how hard Linda works. I am amazed. I don't know how she does everything.
Linda, how do you do all that?
There's two of me.
Oh, okay.
There needs to be. There needs to be. And John Kukuro from Trim Tree Nursery has been a consultant, and I understand that he might be willing to help us next year.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had to do it kind of on the fly this year and pay for it up front with some generous board members. And I know I shouldn't do this, but Frank and Hasty Kinter are so generous, and they don't do it to be recognized, but they deserve to be recognized.
Sure.
For donating the liners, which are a key part of it.
Yeah.
And so it's already paid for. We need $800 to pay for the flowers and the non-dirt, as I call it, to plant them. And so we would appreciate so much if anyone out there listening would donate $25, just $25 to make our town beautiful, and send it into downtown Indiana at 9
North 9th Street.
9 North 9th Street.
Okay.
Downtown Indiana. And we'll be out there tomorrow morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. and then Sunday morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. planting the baskets.
Yeah.
And we had companies volunteer their lifts. They donated their lifts. Sorry, I'm not sure which ones, but you can't do, the flower baskets are so high. That's part of the problem, is getting up there. So it's a group team effort, and what you can do when people work together.
Absolutely.
And so hopefully on Monday, everyone can drive down the street and see it looking beautiful.
Absolutely, yeah. Downtown Indiana, of course, is such a vital part of making this downtown operate and be such a smooth and welcoming, I guess, welcoming entity for this town. And the flowers just, Linda, they really enhance it so much, don't they, in the summertime?
They really do. And the other piece to this is keeping the streets clean, which we have a ton of volunteers that help us with that, and the tree beds, the tree boxes. And so after we're done this weekend with the flower baskets, we're not going to rest. We're going to go out on Tuesday and do the tree beds, and we are fortunate that S&T Bank is convening a day of service with their summer interns. So their summer interns are coming out with us and some volunteers, Frank and Hasty Kinter again, and some other folks, and they are going to spend the day helping us mulch and weed and get the tree beds all looking uniform down Philadelphia Street. So that's the other piece to the beautification of downtown. But we do work hard to keep downtown looking as pretty as it can be and to be a welcoming place.
Linda Mitchell with us from downtown Indiana, Joyce Sharman from the downtown board as well. We're talking about the flower baskets that will be festooned with flowers here over the course of this weekend, and then we'll be able to enjoy them all summer long. Of course, you got to keep them watered.
Right, and we have volunteers for watering.
You've even done that.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, you have to plan, to keep them alive.
Sure.
So Linda's found the volunteers for that. And if I could just say again, there are no words to describe Linda. She is a force, and a quiet force. Doesn't expect accolades, but she deserves them.
Oh,
and
thank you.
She's remarkable.
Listen to that, Linda.
Yeah, well, this is all Joyce, so we're really very, very, very fortunate to have her on our board, and Indiana's fortunate to have her in our community because she really is Indiana's greatest cheerleader.
I imagine Joyce walking into Lowe's there and saying to them, "You know what? We need some flowers in downtown Indiana." and then just looking.
Yeah.
And then them saying, okay.
Yeah, she's like the Energizer Bunny. She won't go away. She'll just keep going until she gets them. Yeah.
Well,
in a nice way.
The recording portion of this interview missed that early portion because the computer was a little bit frozen, but it's recording now. And I didn't want to put this online without mentioning again that Lowe's gave that very generous gift of the 75% discount for the flowers, so that it could be when we get it posted online.
And Shanna from Earthcraft donating her time is just phenomenal.
Yeah. So what kind of flowers are we going to see in the baskets?
Well, the main colorful plant are petunias, and they're pinks and purples and lavenders, and then we have creeping jennies.
Creeping
Okay.
jennies. There's some
And-
creeping jennies around
and
Indiana.
vincas on each side, so there'll be a lot of greenery hanging down. It'll take a couple weeks for it to all take hold
Sure.
and start. But and then the two tall greeneries in the center. You see, I'm not a botanist.
Yeah.
But
Joyce and I know
when
what's
they're
pretty.
Yeah, and they're beautiful baskets. We
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that we did the right flowers that would flourish
Yeah.
in these baskets, and so that's where Frank and Shanna have been so terrific.
Well, that's
And
wonderful.
Lowe's.
That's wonderful. Terrific stuff.
Yeah, it's really a community-wide effort. Lots of people had to come together to get it done.
Well, we're glad that they do, that people
Yeah.
are so willing to do such a thing. All right, ladies, we're about out of time here. We're headed toward Fox News. So we should be looking out for folks who are working in downtown Indiana this weekend, putting the flowers up.
And we also have Love in Downtown tomorrow. So check out our Facebook page for details.
Absolutely. You were going to say something, Joyce.
Loving downtown.
Oh, you
yeah.
wanted, okay, yeah. All
I
right.
talk too much. See?
Oh, no.
She didn't get it in.
That was important. That was the important part.
Loving downtown
I'm
every
just
second.
excited.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
excited about the baskets.
Well, sure. Who would not be? All right, beautiful. Ladies, thank you again so much for coming in. We appreciate it. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS AM 1160 and 101.1 FM.